I cannot begin to imagine the injustices that go on. Courtroom after courtroom after courtroom. Sergeant, or should I say Constable Mosia, you guys have coined him Mr. Dry Swab. I can't imagine how this is what South Africa has in the South African police services, okay? Under our brand new minister, Minister Ngcono. We see the Minister of Sports, Arts and Culture screaming loud, changing things out loud, screaming transparency, taking away funds for this and that, cancelling this and that, trips for recipients. Mama Joy has lost access to her endless funding for being what looks like the only superfan, okay? But we have the Senzo Mosia trial. Senzo Mosia, the best goalkeeper that South Africa had. He actually had the police services play and march around his coffin at his funeral. What a beautiful, beautiful send-off that Senzo had. And it looks like literally after that, that was the end of the country's contribution to him. His mother to date still has not received the closure that she needs, the answers that she needs of what exactly happened to her son. And those answers might never come. It has been 10 years. It will be 10 years in literally, I think, 4 months from now, since Senzo Mosia was shot at the Spaza house. What is absolutely ridiculous is that we have a forensic expert who's supposed to tell us how it works. I would have loved to hear him speak with passion for his job, passion for solving a crime. Explain it to us like we're all in grade 5. What the wet swab was going to do and what the dry swab is going to do. Instead, we stand here in our comment section completely shocked at what this man said aloud with regards to the blood at the crime scene. I want to read this comment to you before we go into part 3. Part 3, yes, that's right. The same Sgt Mosia is still handling the forensic evidence, and this is the forensic evidence around the beer bottle. So make sure you stay till the end so you hear just what happened, why all the evidence seems to be so inconclusive. How could they send a junior entry-level forensic investigator allegedly samples that can be used against these swabs if they're still valid? And why does something tell me there might be Zandi's blood there? Or is it Longwe's blood? Will we get a better story? I truly don't know if it's possible, but Mzansi, have you liked the video? Please go ahead and like the video. Please go ahead and like the video. Okay, and we're going to jump straight into the beer cans that were found at the crime scene, or should I say, that were placed at the crime scene, because you know how I feel. The crime scene was already contaminated by the time Mr. Forensic Jr. arrived. Okay, let's get into it.
Photo 113 indicates the close-up photo of the sealed DC collection kit with kit number 13DC8 and photo 114 indicates the opened evidence collection kit number 13DC AC8728, a Smirnoff 250 milliliter can and a Heineken 440 milliliter and Heineken 440 milliliter.
The Heineken container is a can as well, is that correct?
That's correct, ma'am. And photo 115 indicates my hand with evidence swab collected from Smirnoff 250 milliliter can found in the sitting room and marked exhibit swab 11. Photo 116 indicates a packaged evidence swab 11 with DC kit number 13DC AC 8728. Photo 117 indicates my hand with evidence swab collected from Heineken 440 can found in sitting room and marked as exhibit swab 12. And photo 118 indicates a packaged evidence sub 12 with 2 cans Heineken 440 milliliter and Smirnoff 250 milliliter on the floor. And photo 119 indicates both sub 11 and sub 12 with 2 cans Smirnoff 250 milliliter can and Heineken 440 milliliter on the floor. Page photo 120 indicate sub 11 and sub 12 with forensic evidence evidence collection kit number 13 DC AC 8728. Photo 121 indicates both sub 11 and sub 12 with evidence collection kit DC it's collection kit 13 DC AC 8728 packaged inside forensic bag number PA 40018606161 and the 2 cans. Photo 122 indicates the close-up photo of forensic evidence bag with bag number PA 40018606161 and 2 cans. And photo 123 indicates the kitchen door inside the house with an arrow sticker pointer indicating a bullet hole on the scene.
Thank you, Sergeant. You've already dealt with that. If I can take you back to page 15, it's Exhibit B, in brackets 1. If you can just put the contents of that last paragraph on record. What did you do with the forensic bags? What did you do with the forensic bags?
The forensic exhibit bag number PA 40021501107 and PA 400.
Be a bit slow with the numbers. PA.
The first exhibit bag number PA, my lord, 40021501107. The next one is PA, bag number PA 400, swap numbers.
Yes. Yes. If you can, proceed. Yes.
All these bags I'm mentioning are containing swap 1 up to swap 12.
Yes.
Wait, you said the first 4 you read contain sub number 1 to 12.
Up to 12, my lord.
Yes, and then?
And all the forensic bags were placed inside one bag together with a brown envelope containing a black, a brown and white Scotch hat, were all placed inside forensic exhibit number, that's PA 3000778.
Can you start from the beginning, that number?
The main bag, my lord, is PA 300.
Yes.
788535.
That is the main bag?
Yes, my lord.
It's in fact PA 3000.
Yes, that's correct, my lord.
Yes.
Thank you, Sergeant. If we can just now deal with the correspondence. What did you do with the evidence bags?
From the crime scene?
Yes.
I was just holding my breath. I cannot believe that he said from the crime scene. What else are we talking about, sir? Why else are we here? It can only be the crime scene that Balo is referencing to. But you know what? I could be too harsh. He does deal with crime scene day after day after day, and possibly, more than one crime scene. So maybe he had a little bit of a moment of lapse of memory. What exactly is Baloyi asking me here? which crime scene, because he is part of the NPA, so maybe they have several crime scenes that he's had to come forward with my lawyer as well to talk about. But I digress. So basically, he put into evidence all the swabs that he put into one bag. All the swabs are in one bag for the 2 cans. That's all. Imagine that entire night, only 2 cans were retrieved. Smirnoff can and another one, a Heineken can. That's all. Where did the rest of the cans go? Why were they disposed of? Why has no one to this day been charged for defeating the ends of justice? Nobody to this day has been held accountable for cleaning up the house, for contaminating the evidence. This is an absolute shock to me, but it is South Africa. This is the South Africa we live in. Let me know in the comment section down below what you think about the 2 cans that were found. Okay, I just want to think about the person who had the creative idea that let's clean this up and only leave 2 cans. What is it exactly that they were hiding? What other substances were they partaking? Who was taking the substances? You see, for me, it's giving survival of the fittest. It's giving, may his soul rest in peace, but I still have the rest of my life to live, so we're going to cover this up. I don't know. I could have an overactive imagination, but let me know your thoughts down below. So let's just assume somebody was taking some kind of powdery substances that are not, what can I say? Legal. Just like the gun itself, we still don't know if it was a registered firearm. We know it was a firearm that is presumably that of accused number 3, which was found on accused number 3 so many years later. In a separate clip, I saw a video where they were destroying, the police, South African police services were destroying firearms. This past week, they were destroying firearms that, are from crime scenes, da-da-da-da-da. But then my question is, if they're destroying them, how many of them are they actually destroying? And how many of them are they saving for a rainy day? Let's get back into Sgt Mosia.
What did you do with the evidence bags?
From the crime scene,
Yes.
I booked all the exhibits in Springs LCRC office in the SAP 459 for safekeeping.
Page 14 to 15, where my learned colleague was just there now, we are concerned about the authenticity of this affidavit because it's not the current witness on the stand. So I just wonder, because here is talking about Lieutenant Colonel Zwane and Moshatlo, not this witness here. And the commission of oath is also questionable. This was done, I understand that the witness is from Springs LCRC. And then this commission of oath, it was from Johannesburg. It was dated 2014, the 8th of November. Now, the date has been cancelled to 2022-04-08. And the original person, full name, M.L. Matiza, now in the handwriting is another person now with a different rank. So this cannot be that this witness is a relevant witness to talk about this evidence, Your Lordship.
Yes. I really don't understand the nature of the objection, my lord. The witness was there. He collected the samples on the scene. He testified about the collection of the samples, and we'll then get to the correspondence now. It's my submission that there's really no basis for the objection.
He's saying that the original on the document, a name of Matiza,
Yes.
was written, and then it is then later cancelled. I think that is the basis of, and he's saying that it sounds like he's saying it should have been Matiza
Yes. No.
testifying.
Yeah. I just think that perhaps my learned friend is anticipating the evidence. The witness will testify about the correspondence. He's the one who compile the letters in the name of the person. If the witness can just be allowed to carry on, he will just explain that.
Okay.
Sergeant, if I can ask you to turn to page 134 of Exhibit B in brackets 4. Can you just place on record what that is?
Photo 134.
No, page 134. Page 134, Exhibit B4.
Yes, madam.
Yes, you can proceed. Just identify those documents.
These documents are serving evidence collection kits found inside the evidence collection kit.
Just on page 134, just read the names. Evidence collector.
Evidence collector, it was Constable Tabo Johannes Mosia.
Station there.
The station is phosphorus with case number 636 of 10/2014.
Yes, and the rest of the information.
And the collection information on the 27th, or is the date in which the evidence was collected and time. It's 27th of October 2014. Time was 5:10 in the morning. And the location is the scene of crime address is 13511 Kutlanong Street, extension 11, Phosphorus. It's swap 1. It was collected from the door handle of bedroom 1.
And what type of swap was it?
It's a dry swap.
So there you have it, Sgt Mosia, then Constable Mosia, at the time that he was doing all the DNA swabbing, picking up the toucans. Did you notice in the clip that I shared that he actually arrives at the crime scene wearing his gloves? I don't know, maybe it's different. Maybe it's different, okay? Maybe it's only surgical doctors that need to put on the gloves when they're in front of the patient or they're about to operate. Maybe when it comes to forensic evidence, it's okay. You can come from wherever wearing the gloves already. I don't know. Let me know in the comment section what you think about that. But yeah, that is the evidence that was collected with regards to the alcohol that was consumed. We do know that later on the pathologist gives the report of what was inside Senzo Moia's stomach, so what was digested. So yeah, that is all we know. We only know what the pathologist tells us and the toucans. The in-between is a bit teka-teking. We rely on the witness testimony, witnesses being Uzandi, Kelly, who's never going to come to the stand, under the defense, but under the state, but maybe one day under the defense we'll hear from her what actually drinks she had that night, how many drinks they bought, what really went wrong. But Mzansi, that is it from me today. I want to keep it short and sweet for you. It is a Saturday, so let me know what your plans are for the weekend. How cold is it where you are? Because wow, it is very, very cold. And that is it from me today. If you have made it this far in the video, you already know you have my heart. Please make sure you drop a hello, drop a hi, drop a heart emoji, because when you don't comment, I'll tell you a secret. I actually don't know you watched the video. So when you leave me a comment, that kind of tells me you were here, you watched it, and you're marking today's register, which of course, by the way, I absolutely appreciate. Thank you for watching all the ads up to this point, but please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Subscribe if you're watching this from outside the club. There's still more videos to come, so make sure that you're tapped in. Thank you for watching. I'll catch you on my next upload.